Hello, good evening, and welcome to the LFC Daytrippers and a fantasy draft time. I'm the host tonight, Keith Plunkett, giving Gav a chance to get on the other side of the table here and take part in the draft. I'm delighted to be joined tonight by, as I said, Gav having a crack at this one, Chris, seasoned professional on these drafts at this stage, and a sneaky bastard at them as well.
Yeah,
and
100%.
We're delighted, 100%, and delighted to be joined for the non-Liverpool angle by Oscar from All Leeds TV. Oscar, how are you?
Yeah, not bad at all, guys. I mean, it was a better weekend for us than it was you guys. Anyway,
certainly was. We're not talking about football. We're not talking about football, Oscar. It's fantasy draft. Forget about that. But no, you're right. Leeds are doing great. I'm a big fan of his work, to be honest.
Very good last night.
Huge Bielsa fan. So I'm delighted to see he's doing well. Anyway, for the show tonight, as we said, it's a fantasy draft. The lads do not know what the draft is about. I'm going to reveal it. Literally, all they know is it's a draft, right? So to put you out of misery and to, let that suspense, it's building up. And one of our guests may have a bit more of an inside knowledge on some of this than the others. It's a relegation draft. Now, that's not a dig at you, Oscar. It's yous have gone through relegation. So what we're looking at tonight, lads, is relegated players from the Premier League era. So you're going to have to build a team from players who've been relegated. You're going to have obviously 11 picks. I've decided you're going to have a 4-3-3. So it's going to be a goalie, 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 3 forwards. Now, what I would say is at the end of this, we're going to be putting this into a team lineup and going to a vote. So if you can make your team as balanced as you can, it will help. But obviously, if you're struggling, you can't. You put in who, you can have 3 centre forwards up front. But if someone has wingers and forward, might be a bit more balanced. So try and bear that in mind when you're picking your players. So I think there's been 85 teams relegated from the Premier League. So there's loads to choose from here. It's not going to be that easy, right? So what we're going to be doing, none of yous can have any more than one nationality, more than one nationality in your team. So if you pick an Englishman in goal, Englishmen are gone.
Okay.
Right?
Jesus
Christ.
Okay. And none of you can have more than 2 players from the one team. So I'm giving you a bit of leeway on that.
So if I pick an English guy, someone else can pick an English guy?
Yes.
Okay,
but
so you have a bit of freedom there. So I can only pick one English guy and one from the same team. Now, when you say the same team...
So if, let's say, for example, right, Bournemouth go down and you have an inkling for Dominic Solanke, right, and you take Dom Solanke, because why wouldn't you? But then you think, who would I want supplying the bullets for Dom Solanke? And then you say, Jordan Ibe, even though he's English, you can't.
Okay, but what about if a team's gone down twice? Can you pick?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't pick, if you pick a player from a team that's gone down twice, you can sort of specify that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm specifying a team, say, in the mid-90s and then went down in the 2000s, I can have that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't have a player from a team. You can't say, like, a player that went down, his team went down in 94 and he was playing for them in 2012, but he wasn't.
No, but what I'm
saying
is...
have to have been relegated at the time.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, like, say for argument's sake, you have who goes up and down quite a lot. West Ham. So if West Ham go down in a certain year and they have a player there, can I pick him? And then if West Ham go down 4 years later, can I pick a player off that team? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can. So bear in mind the nationality, and then you can't have 2 from the same team, right? Yeah. So now that's only from your own 11. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? So if you pick West Ham, Gav, Oscar can have that West Ham team and Chris can have that West Ham team.
Yeah. The rules only
just so you all know. It's only your team is going to be that. Now, there's going to be a quiz in the middle of it. It's not going to be a big quiz. It's only going to be 3 questions each. Okay. And that's going to determine stuff later on.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's another landmine in there as well that I'm not going to tell you about until the end. But I have sent it to somebody who's in the chat tonight just to verify that it's been sent and that it's no stitch up. So I've sent something on, and when it comes out later on, just to prove that we've gone. So what I've done is I've selected the order you're going to pick these in, and it's going to be Gav, Oscar and Chris. Okay. So what you're going to do? Oh no, Chris, don't worry. It doesn't really. There's no disadvantage for you on this. I'm not stitching you up yet.
I'm trying to remember who's been relegated.
Well, see, that's it. It's a tough one remembering who's been relegated. It really is a tough one to remember that. So, and that's where, as I said, there's been 85 teams relegated. You know, if you can remember the teams in the early 90s, fair play to you. A lot of it might be focused on the latter part of the Premier League. But
I'm actually more comfortable with the early 90s, believe it or not. Like from say 98 to 2010, can't even remember who was fucking relegated.
Well, that might come in handy for you. That might come in handy for you when the quiz comes along.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Keith. Nice one.
So, it sounds simple. It is simple, but there's going to be a few curveballs thrown. And as I said, at the end, the 3 teams will go up on their Twitter page, and it'll go to a vote just to see who wins. So it'll be a bit of fun. You know the rules. Oscar, if there's anything that you're struggling with, let us know, and we'll tell you as we're going. No helping in the chat. The lads have turned the chats off and anyway, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a helping anyway. But we'll get started. So, Gav, I want you to give me a number between 1 and 11.
Number 7, please.
Number 7 is a forward.
A forward relegated. Oh, I will have. I'll have Fabrizio Ravanelli. I think he was relegated with Middlesbrough in 96. I think they went down on the last day away at Leeds.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's I think we did him 3-1 or something.
Yeah, 96. Am I right? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it would have been around.
I think they made a cup final or something like later.
They did.
That.
They were beaten. They were
was
beaten
it
by
2
Chelsea.
cup finals or something?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they made 2 cup finals and lost both.
Yeah. They lost to Chelsea, didn't they? Di Matteo hit a cracker early on at Wembley.
Yeah.
And then I think they lost a replay of a League Cup at Hillsborough, I think. They might have lost the final there. I don't know who that was against. But I'll have Ravanelli anyway. Italy.
Okay. Good choice.
Middlesbrough. Cool. Happy with that.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know something's coming, but I'm happy so far.
No. Next up, Oscar.
Okay.
Give me a number between 1 and 11.
I'll have number 4.
As well, a forward.
Okay, I'm gonna have to back myself here. Mark Viduka, Leeds.
Excellent choice.
That's 2004, isn't it?
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah.
In fact, he went down twice. I think he went down to Newcastle as well.
He might have, yeah. He might have.
I think he was in that team.
Did he go down with Burra as well? I don't know. Is he a serial relegator?
Yeah.
Could be.
Okay, Mark Viduka, good show.
Now, Chris, 1 and 11.
8.
Midfielder.
Fucking hell. Because I think about stuff, man. Gino and Alden.
Lovely. Genie. That's Newcastle.
So obviously we can't have Viduka and Wijnaldum now, or they can't have Ravanelli.
No, you can't have the same players. But you can, as we said, just to clarify, you can, Chris or Oscar could have someone off that Middlesbrough team that Ravanelli played for. Do you know what I mean? And vice versa with your other lads. So Gav, it's back to you. We're not doing any of this snake draft stuff where Chris gets to. We're just going to go in the same order. Like I said, I don't think it's any benefit or disadvantage really. So
no worries. I'll have number 2, please.
Number 2 is also a forward.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if Michael Owen was relegated with Newcastle. Was Michael Owen relegated with Newcastle?
When was that? 08 or something, was it?
I think it's a bit later than that. Because he arrives at Newcastle in the summer of 2009. Sorry, no, it's not the summer of 2009, is it? It's earlier than that. It might be 08, actually.
Yeah, 08. Well, Rafa was there. Wasn't that the time when Joey Barton smashed up? Joey Barton smashed up Xabi Alonso in the last game of the season when they went down, wasn't it?
No, I'm trying to think. Like Owen goes off to Madrid and he stays there.
Yeah, not for long.
Oh, 4, 5. I think he might have turned up. Did he turn up in the summer 2006 at Newcastle and he went down? Not the fourth season, the second season. I don't know if anyone can confirm that.
Newcastle were relegated in 08-09.
Yeah, and I think he goes down, and I think
I think he did.
I think they go down, and Owen ends up going to United, and he wins the league with them.
So you have Michael Owen?
Yeah, if Owen's available, I'm going to take Owen. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, of course he is. Hold on.
I'm going to take Michael Owen. Maybe someone in the chat can confirm that Michael Owen was the thing, but I'm going to take Michael Owen if possible.
Michael Owen.
Yeah.
So that's your English man.
Yeah, that's him gone.
And you're Newcastle. Right. Oscar, give us a number between number 4 is gone.
I'll go number 10.
A defender.
Defender. Does it have to be anything specific? Left back, right back?
No,
or
it can be. You can have
anything
4
at this
left backs if you want, but when it comes to shaping your team up, then it might look a bit pony on paper, and you mightn't get the votes to win. You know, so just bear that in mind.
I'll take Andy Robertson, Hull.
Oh, you bastard.
It's a great show.
That's the only one I can think of.
What's that? 2016, isn't it?
It's all right in
Yeah,
the head.
yeah.
17 maybe.
Yeah, it's a good
2017,
show,
I
already.
think.
Right, Chris.
Number 1.
Number 1, forward.
Oh, good forward. Was Di Canio relegated with West Ham?
He certainly was.
I'll have Paolo Di Canio.
Was he relegated with West
He
Ham?
was, yeah.
Yeah,
2002 or 2003 or something like that, yeah. Great West Ham team that went down.
Mm.
West Ham in Italy. Okay, back
I
to
didn't know
Gav.
that. I didn't know Paolo Di Canio was relegated.
Yeah,
West
and you
Ham.
were there scrubbing around with Michael Owen.
Yeah, well, Michael Owen came into my head when you said relegation straight away. I was trying to think of players.
But then again, you picked Fabrizio Ravanelli, so you couldn't have had him in anyway.
Why?
Because you've
'Cause
already
he's
gone
Celtic.
Italian.
Oh, he's Italian, yeah, of course. Number 9.
Number 9 for Gav is a defender.
A defender. Okay. Now, I'm trying to remember if Rio Ferdinand was relegated with QPR. And I think he was. I think it was 2014-15. Because Balotelli's playing for Liverpool. Remember he misses that sitter at Loftus Road. Liverpool win it.
Yeah, QPR did
3-2
go down that season.
And Rio Ferdinand was in their squad. So I'm going to take Rio Ferdinand.
Ah, you bastard. I had him. That was me wild card.
I'd love to allow you to have Rio Ferdinand,
Oh,
but the
can't,
fact
he's
that he's an
English.
Englishman,
Fuck. Yeah, he's
Michael
English.
Owen is really laid and scuppered you.
Oh, right, yeah, Rio Ferdinand. Right, I can't take him. I'm not giving you just one easy there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me think now. Trying to think of players now that get relegated and get brought back, bought back at the same time. And the nationality. The nationality is a killer, isn't it? A defender. Right, I have to ask this question. Was Antonio Valencia relegated with Wigan?
Oh, it's a shout that. I don't know. 'Cause
I think he moved to United the year before, didn't he?
I
think he might have done.
What year was that?
Did he? Okay.
shout that, to be fair.
I thought Antonio Valencia might have been a decent one.
So Wigan go down in
Won the
2012.
cup, didn't they, the same year?
No, it was before that.
Oh,
They were
was
down
it?
before. Yeah, I think they were down before.
Oh, and the Paul Jewell.
Yeah. They win the cup against City, Martinez, and I think they might go down that same season. Martinez ended up getting the Everton job, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he moved to United in 2009. So
Right,
Wigan went
okay.
down in 2012.
Okay, so Antonio Valencia's out the window. This is fucking hard.
There might be a bit of grace later on. Who knows?
Okay. Okay. Was Ian Hart in the Leeds side that got relegated?
Yeah, definitely. That is a shout, that, you know.
Ian Hart. So you're taking him yet?
I'll take him if he's available. Yeah, please.
What number was that you gave me? Sorry.
Number 9.
9.
Yeah.
Right, excellent. Oscar.
Number 5.
A defender.
Okay, I'm going to take Johnny Evans, Northern Ireland. I think he went down with West Brom. I think.
Yeah, I'm nearly
good
sure,
Pretty
shout.
sure he went down.
I'm nearly sure he did.
And I think he gets a move to Leicester.
Yeah, I think so. He's Northern Irish, isn't he?
Yeah, he
He
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
I'm just going to double check it.
I think it's 17, 18.
Yeah, he goes in June 18 because of a relegation release clause. So you can have Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans. And that gets shitty West Brom out as well. So you're not even wasting a good pick there. That's a nice one.
Yeah, we might be scraping around in West Brom now in about 4 or 5 picks. That's the only thing.
I'm already there.
Chris.
10.
10 is a defender.
Did Stefan Honcho get relegated with Blackburn?
He certainly did.
I'll take Stefan Honcho.
That's a good show.
That's the year they moved to us.
Yeah.
We got him in
2000?
Uh,
No, a bit earlier than that.
It was
maybe.
99, I think.
99,
Yeah,
the summer of 99
or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
we got him and Hippier in the same summer, didn't we? For like 2.5.
Haman, T. Kamara, a few of them, I think.
That was
think
98.
Yeah, wasn't it him and Hippier for like 2.5 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was 98 because they all make that debut on the opening day against Sheffield Wednesday. There's about 7 of them.
Yeah.
At Hillsborough that day.
Imagine Twitter was around then. It would have been a bleeding great time, wouldn't it? 7 new signings, party central.
Yeah.
They still want 3 more.
And then a meltdown because you started them all on the first day.
Exactly. I love Twitter. Gav, well, back to you.
Okay, I'll have number 4.
Midfielder.
Oh, midfielder, nice one.
Loads of them.
Loads of them.
And just so there's no if you think of someone that's one of these, hybrid midfield forwards, there'll be no falling out, you can, and for any position, you know what I mean? So if someone's a defender will play the midfield in the season, we go with it, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be too strict on that sort of carry on.
What about the centre backs that became forwards for like 3 games? Do they count?
Yeah, if you want to put them up front, I mean, if that's your pick, you go for it.
Listen, I've got Big Sam as the manager. This is the tactic.
Midfielder. I think this is okay. I'll have Decore off Watford.
Shout. That is
Don't know
a
where he's
shout,
from,
that.
lads, but
Yeah, I'm going to have to
Decore.
check that out as well.
That is a shout, that.
Olivier Decore is French.
French.
I didn't know that, did you? Picking him, probably thought he was from like Senegal or something.
No,
like
I
that.
had another player in my head, and then he popped in, so I went with him.
So that's Watford and France gone.
Yeah.
Oscar, back to you.
2, please.
2 is a midfielder.
Okay, I'm going to have in holding midfield. Idrissa Gana Gay at Villa.
Good shout.
Idrissa Gay.
What national?
Was he at Villa?
French, is he? Gay?
Yeah, Everton signed him. Everton signed him off the back of it.
Yeah. Is he French?
No, he's not French. He's
No, he's Senegal, I think.
Senegal. Yeah,
Senegalese.
Senegal.
he's
Okay.
Mane's best mate.
Okay.
He went down with Villa, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Villa.
Let me just double check. 15, 16. Yeah, he's fine. That's Villa and Senegal.
Okay.
Right. Chris,
11.
goalkeeper.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
yes.
Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way.
Go for the Palace fella that wore the tracksuit bottoms. What was his name?
Oh, Jim. Oh, I know what you mean.
Don't go Pickford.
Do you know what? That's the only one out of my head. That's the only one out of my head.
What was the guy's name?
Gabor Karaly.
Koulibaly. Yeah, Koulibaly. I was going to say Koulibaly there. Just
So they took, I think, they're both fucking English. I don't want an English goalie. Only because I can think of better forwards and attackers
Yeah.
than English. Fucking hell. Try to think who went down last year. It was Ben Foster, so that's no good.
oh yeah, there's one there. Yeah.
I hate when you do that. It means you know the one I can't think of.
Well, there's one there, and he's absolutely shit, but people think he's great.
Oh, it's the Inter goalkeeper. Oh, he played for QPR, the Inter goalie. He played for fucking years, the Brazilian fella.
Yeah.
I can't think his fucking name, but I can see him.
That's not going to work. Can't
Yeah.
draw a
I know.
picture. I know who it is.
And you know what? If I could think of his name, I'd shout at you to give it to you because I think that's a great show. Oh, I know. Is it us? No, it's not. It's
Cesar.
Cesar. Yeah, that's him.
Cesar.
Yeah.
I love him.
Julio.
Well played.
Julio
Yeah, that's a
Cesar.
good one. That's a great one.
That is a great one. Because considering you are weighing up 2 English bums and then came out with Julio Cesar, I think you done well there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had English in my head. I thought, I don't really want English because I think there are better other positions you can go for English.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben Foster, to be fair, is not a bad keeper.
Yeah, Ben Foster's a good keeper. Gav, back to you.
Number 11, please.
Defender.
Guys, check. Hazard's Brazilian, isn't he?
Yeah.
Brazilian, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
A defender. Okay.
So just to recap, you've used an Italian, an English, an Irish, and
a
a
French. Yeah. A defender.
God. Try to think of people who've been relegated now so I can help myself out.
Yeah, so am I.
Mackart is asking what the rules are. Mackart, a quick thing. It's players who've been relegated from the Premier League. The lads can't have more than one of the same nationality and can't have more than one player off the same team. But the other lads can, it goes for each individual team. So if Gav has an Italian, the other lads can still have an Italian and they can still have players off that team as well.
Okay. Can I have
No.
Jamal Lewis?
Jamal Lewis.
Northern Ireland, relegated with Norwich.
What number was that you gave me?
Number 11.
Jamal Lewis. Should really be making a note of this.
Now, I know he's a left back, but he's a tall fella, so I'll play him centre back if I need to.
Ah, yeah. Like I said, you can have 4 left backs if you want. It's just
Well,
that
I'm
team
just
might
gonna-
look a bit scaldy.
Yeah, well, Ian Hart is the left back. He's not playing centre
Yeah.
half. He hasn't got the pace.
I'm just looking at my team. There isn't any pace in my team. I've just looked at it and gone, there's not much pace in that, is there? Oh, shit.
Right, so Oscar, we're up to you. So you've used an Australian, a Scottish, Northern Irish, and a Senegalese.
Okay. Can I have 7?
7 is a goalkeeper.
Okay, I'm going to go Lucas Fabianski at Swansea.
Great
Good
shout.
shout.
Great show.
Great shout.
Polish, wasn't he, Fabianski?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still is.
Still is.
Was he?
Yeah, still a good goalie as well.
Yeah, he is. I think he's a great backup for anyone in the top 4. If you,
Yeah.
you know, but
He's a good kid.
it's his fitness that kills him sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Chris, you've used Holland, Italy, Switzerland, and Brazil.
Cool.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Forward.
I'll go with Jermaine Defoe.
Jermaine Defoe.
Relegated with Portsmouth.
West Ham.
Oh, West Ham. Yeah, early on. Yeah, okay. Good
He
stuff.
might go with Portsmouth as well. I can't remember. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you'd want to check because you.
Well, wasn't it?
Which West Ham team was it? Because you Paolo Di Canio.
oh, he went down with Sunderland as well.
I'll just have to adjudicate on that one.
Okay.
So a quick recap, lads. So far you have 5 picks each. If Chris's one gets over the line, we're gonna do a short quiz now after this clarification.
Oh, we're not doing another round.
We're gonna do the quiz and then we're gonna move on to the rest of the picks, just to break it up. Just to break it
Okay.
up.
Okay. No worries. No worries.
I think he's been relegated 3 times.
I think.
Yeah. So what's he been? So who did you say are taking him with?
I'll take it with Sunderland.
Sunderland.
I think the rest of that team is shit anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let your English man go.
Moyes, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was horrendous, that team.
Right, lads, what we're going to do now, we're going to have a little quiz, right? It's only 3 questions each. It's about sort of around relegation from the Premier League. So we've got 3 sets of 3 questions. Each set has one that'll have 3 answers. You get a point for every answer. So you get, if it's 1 answer, you get 1 point. If it's 3 answers, you get a point for each one you get right in the 3, right? So we're going to reverse the order. Chris, I'm going to let you pick A, B, or C.
C.
C. Brilliant. Right. You aren't getting too long on this, so you have to make it snappy. Name which manager has the most relegations from the Premier League with 3?
Steve Bruce.
Nope. Anyone want to hazard a guess on this?
Is it for a point?
I'll give you a point, yeah.
Okay, now.
That's hard.
3 relegations.
Yep.
How do they keep getting the job? There's got to be someone who's awful, hasn't it?
Neil Warnock.
No. Oscar, do you want to run at this?
Neil Warnock was an absolute shout there.
Loads of promotions, but he usually gets sacked.
Before they go down.
Yeah.
Mick McCarthy.
No, the correct answer is Dave Bassett.
Oh, I had Bassett. I was going to
Harry
fucking say Bassett, and then I changed to bleeding Warnock. Because he turns up at Wimbledon, he turns up at Palace.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think he might have even turned up at fucking Sheffield United at some stage as well.
Yeah.
Right, Chris, question 2. Which team survived relegation on the fewest points in the 04-05 season? Fewest ever points in Premier League history.
So West Brom.
It was.
It is West Brom.
Last day of the
Robson.
season, wasn't it?
Yeah, 34 points, the lowest surviving.
Jeff
team.
Horsfield, Kev Campbell.
Yeah.
What
Richardson.
a team.
What a team.
Can play for him? He missed an open goal from a yard.
Candy was great. Right, question 3. Which 3 teams went down in 04-05? So a point for if you get any of them wrong.
If he gets these right, I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here. I don't give a bollocks.
And there's going to be a time limit on this.
That's the other one, Champions League. Watford.
Right, Watford.
He has Watford.
No, he's just giving me his guess. I'm not saying if he has them or not.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember who we were playing in that fucking season. Fulham. I don't think they went down, but I remember us playing.
Go. And quick, I need a third one off you.
Don't know. Birmingham. I can't remember who we played that year.
I'm going to offer this one up.
Did he get any of them right?
No, you got none right.
Okay.
Right, you got none right. So if you want to have a stab at this, and he's hadn't just to start shouting teams at me, so
Norwich City
is correct.
Palace.
Palace
Is
was-
correct.
Yeah, Palace was.
I've just remembered who one of them is.
Palace. Palace.
Who said
Palace.
Palace there? Oscar, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Palace. I have Norwich and Palace written down here, and the last one, I think Norwich go down bottom. No, Norwich go down on the last day after being hammered at Fulham. I think they're fucking milked at Fulham.
Right.
Oh,
5 seconds to get a guess off you. 5, 4,
Charlton.
3.
Charlton.
No.
I know who it is because we signed
Who was
Peter
it?
Crouch. We signed Peter Crouch from it's fucking Southampton.
Yeah, it is Southampton.
We fucking signed
So
Peter
that's-
Crouch for next year for the FA
Great
Cup.
show. Yeah.
That's a bonus point for Gav and for Oscar. So, Chris, you've come out of that with 1 point.
Okay. Oscar's just dropped
Oscar.
off there, so we might. You want to do if you want to do me first and then him, or you
Yeah.
can give it a second.
We
No,
don't
here
know.
he is.
Come on back. Here he is.
Come on
here
back
he is.
here. There we go. There we go.
That's one more point that I thought I'd get.
There, Oscar done a sneaky move there, so he could change position. I like that little psychological blob. So Oscar,
Pushing me out now. That's what it is.
it's going to be Gav's pick now. No, it's Oscar's
No,
pick
it's
now,
reverse.
sorry.
Reverse. Yeah.
So A or B?
I'll go B.
Good choice.
Oh,
What
easy
season? Nah, there's no easy ones. What season did Man City first go down from the Premier League?
Right, so it's got to be 90s.
Oh, it's one of two.
Okay, I'm going to go. 95, 96.
Correct.
That's what I would have went with. Yeah. They go down on the day against Liverpool. Do you remember
A
that? Where
horrendous own goal.
They were,
or something.
No,
they were holding it in the corner.
they were
for a
holding
draw.
out for a draw because they thought they were staying up, and Niall Quinn had come off the pitch to substitute, I think, and he's dressed and he runs back on to tell them, "Will you get the? We're going down here. We don't grip the pitch," and no one reacts. No one fucking reacts. And then at the end, Liverpool players are looking around, going, "Fuck!" They just thought they were. I think what happened was City thought they were safe, and Liverpool thought City were safe, so both teams couldn't stop playing. And yeah, it turns out they went down that day. Yeah.
Yeah, they played for a draw and it went backfired.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I always remember Ian
Second-
Rush's face. I think it's Ian Rush at the final whistle, looking around bemused. Like,
Great days. Second question. Let me see. What team were relegated on 42 points, the highest ever for a relegated team?
oh,
I know that.
You know what? I think I know that as well. I think I've seen that
Keep
somewhere.
it to yourself. I need the points.
Is it that West Ham team?
It is that West Ham team.
It is that West Ham team.
Yeah. Now, and this is easy now. I'm not going to lie, but we're going to make this a really quick fire answer from you on
Who
this
got,
one.
who got
Who
relegated?
got relegated? Who got relegated in 18? Hold on. Where are we going? 3 teams relegated in 17, 18. Hold on, let me double check that. So not last season, the season before.
season before that
18.
again.
So the year Liverpool came second, Man City won it.
So that was 18, 19. So
That was
18,
18,
19, 18, 19.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm all
right.
over the place with this pandemic. 18, 19.
Cardiff, definitely one of them.
Correct.
Fulham.
Yeah, okay. I'm
that-
giving
is
you
that one?
nothing. Yeah, it's a guess. I'll tell you if you're right at the end.
Okay.
He just told them fucking Cardiff was right.
I know, I forgot my rules on the last one.
Thinking
I
that,
forgot, yeah.
Helping hands here, isn't it?
Huddersfield.
Correct, 3 points.
They came into our league.
Yeah, see, that's it. It's how these things fall, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's 3
Right,
points.
so go on, give me 90 fucking 2, 93.
Gavin,
Who came fourth bottom?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is 92, 93. Name the 3 teams relegated from the 4th season of the Premier League.
That's evil, that one, isn't it?
Yes, it could have been any of you that got this.
Is that my first question? I didn't get fucking anything to start.
Well, you can. It's just the order of the questions are wrote
okay.
down.
All right. Okay.
No, what?
I want to say Swindon, but it's not.
I'm going to give you a little bit more time than I gave Oscar there on that one, just because it's the recency thing.
First fucking season of the Premier League.
Yeah, 3 teams went down.
Okay. There's one that's in my head, and you know, like they were in the original league and they haven't been fucking seen since. One of those.
I'm going to need an answer soon, Gavin.
Yeah, all right. I'll go Swindon.
Swindon, right?
I'll go. It's not Coventry. They were fucking grand for a while.
Yeah, used to fucking beat us on the regular.
All the time. Stevie Grisvich was always brilliant in that game.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is hard, Keith. Fucking hell. They get bleeding 2017-18.
You could have got that as well.
I'm going to kick myself when these are fucking called out. I know I am. Don't think... No, Wolves went there. 92, 93. Going to go Sheffield United.
Right.
Because I think Brian Dean scores the first goal in the Premier League for Sheffield United. And I'm going to go... Fuck it, I'll go Palace.
Right, so who's your first guess?
Swindon.
Swindon. Right, you got one right. Palace.
Okay.
Now,
Who do you other two?
yeah, well, these can stay.
Oh, yeah. You better not look it up now while I was.
Well, that's it. That's the worry. You have to rely on people's honesty in this. If they get them, there'll be a Stewart's inquiry. But who wants to have a go?
Was there 22 teams in that league?
I know one of them's. I know one of them's Forest because it's Clough's last year.
Oh, that's correct.
I should have known Forest because they beat Liverpool on the opening day.
Don't be worrying yourself at that. You just sit back and relax and take a sip of water for your next question.
Okay, Keith, sorry.
Your dad's spoken.
Bolton? No.
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 Who was it?
It was Palace, Borough, and Forest.
Oh, but
Borough.
Should have guessed Borough. They're always up and down.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think they were in it that early.
Yeah. I was actually surprised by that one myself. Right, next question, Gav. The top scorer came from one of the relegated teams. Who was it? Which player? Sorry, not the team. Which player was top scorer in the Premier League?
In that season? Yeah. Fucking hell, Keith.
Okay, hell.
So Palace...
Premier League's top scorer was relegated.
Palace Forest.
Yeah, he had 22 goals.
Okay, so who went down again? Palace, Forest, and Borough.
Yeah.
Couldn't even tell you who's playing for Borough then. Okay.
I'm gonna go Teddy Sheringham.
Exactly correct.
That would have been my guess. Good guess, mate.
Good guess. It was a right one. And question 3. Mm-hmm. Who were the first team to be relegated twice from the Premier League?
Palace go down in the 4th season. And I know they come back up. But they go back down in 97, 98. Lombardo was playing for them.
I tell you, what a man, a bald man. Of a thing for the bald man. We stick together.
Yeah, I remember seeing Liverpool play them at Anfield that season. Lombardo was playing. But you know what? I don't think I'll go with Palace. I think I'll go with Forest.
Incorrect. Anyone want to jump in?
I've got two in my head. It's one or the other. I'll go Palace.
Correct.
Oh, I should have fucking went with them. And by any chance, was it 97, 98 he went back down?
I don't know. I thought would have been before that, but
Well, he got down in 92, 93, and I don't know if he come straight back
down
up.
in the first one, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was that long. Anyway, all right. Cool.
Anyway, so at the end of that, we've got Gav. You got 2 points out of that, right? And you also got a bonus point, 2 bonus points. No, you got 1 bonus point as well. So you've got 3 points.
Yeah.
Oscar, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now. Jesus Christ. Oscar's winning this.
Yeah, he done well. He done well with his 3 relegated, didn't he?
Yeah. That was the killer. If you can get that, you're doing well. And Chris, you got 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right. Oscar's getting 17 steals there. You can feel it.
Yeah, yes, you can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he just decides to fucking hand those players. Fucking...
Right now, before we go back to the teams, right? So Oscar won that. So between the other two is relegation playoff now. Question, right?
What, a playoff?
Yeah, because I don't want you both got 3. It's no good.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
Norwich team relegated the most times from the Premier League, right? What's their cumulative points total from their 5 relegations?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You don't have to get this spot on. I just want this to give me a number, and the nearest to it is going to win. So 5 seasons they were relegated in.
Okay, just let me jot something down here. Okay, I have a number.
Have you got one, Chris?
Got one in my head, yeah. Go on.
Okay, Gav, go.
150.
Gav saying 150. Chris.
I'll go one less. 149.
Ah, that's bollocks. He didn't have a number in his head.
I actually
didn't
have.
have
Oh, okay. I'll write that.
No, you've gone. What's your number?
I've got written there 148 then.
148. Well, you can have 1-4, whatever. It's actually 164. So Gav wins.
There you go.
If you had come one higher,
Do you think it'd be that high?
So that's an average of 34 points or something.
But you see, you have to remember, right? In the 4th season, it was a 42-game season, so they were relegated.
Yeah,
the early years, it was.
Okay.
So their cumulative points, they went with 43, 33, 33, 34, and 21.
Okay.
Well done, Gav.
Nobody's.
So that's Gav gets the bonus on that one. So we've got Gav now, 4, and Chris on 3. Right, Grant, that'll come in a few minutes.
Okay.
And be good. So we're back to our selections.
So
Gav.
me again. Okay.
You again. So the numbers you have left are 10, 3, 6, 5, 8, and 1.
Okay, I'll have number 3, please.
Defender.
Okay. Okay. When West Ham get relegated, is your man the Czech fella at right back Repke?
Right, West Ham. Is this the good season that he went down?
I think it might be. I seem to remember him playing. Yeah, I think the season they go down, they beat. I think they beat United at Old Trafford in the cup. Do you remember Barthez with the hand in the air?
Yeah.
And I think Repke plays. And I'm just doing this to try get a nationality out of the way. But I don't know if anyone can confirm that. So I keep thinking.
Yeah, Thomas Repke was at West Ham then.
He was. I'll have him, so I wrote back. And he's Czech Republic, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay, that'll do.
Oscar, you've got 6, 11, 2, 8, 1, 3.
I'll go 6.
Forward.
I'll go Shaqiri, right wing.
That's a fucking shout.
I know, I couldn't have him.
I had it written down. I have it written down here.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Stefan Oncho was a better choice for a Swiss fella.
Chris, so you've got 3, 5, 9, 2, 6, 4.
9.
Defender.
Defender. I'll have Kurt Zuma.
Kurt Zuma.
Goes
He went
down
down
with
with
Stoke.
Yeah.
France. He's French, isn't he?
Yes.
Right. Back to you, Gav.
Number 1.
Number 1 is a midfielder.
Midfielder. Okay. Okay. This might be a shout, but I don't know if it is. But did... Oh, I don't know if he did. Oh, I can't even have him. Doesn't matter. I've only realised something. I can't have him, so I'm not fucking saying his name. Focus.
Was it an Englishman by any chance?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't what I was thinking, because I can't have the Englishman either.
It wasn't. A midfielder. Oh, can I have... Oh, what's his fucking name?
Charlie Adam.
No, Jesus, no. the little Chilean fella. Is he Chilean? Played with Cardiff.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
The mad bat.
Yeah.
Weren't they playing this centre back for a gig?
Yeah,
at one point?
yeah.
Only
And I
about
think
5 for 3.
he goes to Inter. Doesn't he go to Inter and do...
Gary Medel?
Gary Medel.
Yeah.
And is he Chilean?
He is Chilean, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take him. What a fucking midfield. The Corey and Gary Medel. Have that.
Tell her this. You take no prisoners with that midfield,
No,
would you?
we're not messing.
Oscar, back to yourself.
I'll have 3.
3 is a defender.
Defender. Ooh, didn't want a defender.
Most of these teams didn't. That was the problem.
Didn't it? What nationality is Cabasel that went down last year at Watford?
Christian Cabasel.
Funny feeling.
I think...
Is he Colombian?
He's fucking Belgian Congo. What nationality? He's a Belgian.
Is he a Belgian? Okay. Yeah,
Take
I'll
that.
say Cabasel.
Yeah, Belgian. 2 caps. Can't believe you're wasting a Belgian pick on Christian Cabasel.
I can't figure it out.
Shut up, you. Stop giving stuff away.
No, you picked it. It's done. The damage is done.
Oscar, you might want to just check your settings, your mic settings, and just change them into whatever you had them on previous. I might have went to default when you knocked off. If you just hit cam and mic, you'll see there. You can probably change them just to hear you a little bit better. Right, who's up next?
Next, we have Chris.
Oh, it's me. 3.
3 is a midfielder.
I will have Roy Keane from Notts Forest.
It's a great show.
Yeah, just making sure you can
Yeah, you can.
have. Yeah,
Got no. That's first Irish person.
yeah. I was making sure you didn't have any before us.
It's the only one I could think of. So I can't have Teddy Sheringham now, sadly.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, before we go on, you have 4 picks each remaining. Right. So, Oscar, your nationalities are, you're allowed now scrap 2 of your nationalities. So you can now have, when you're picking, we have 4 remaining picks, you can have a nationality that you've already had if you need one.
2 of them are 1.
2.
He's 2.
Gav,
Okay.
you have 1 nationality. Chris, you have none.
Thanks.
That was just the results of the little mini quiz. So
It's shit, this game.
Okay. And you know what? If you'd have told me that if you'd told me that the previous round I had a player, and I'll ask you at the end. I don't know if we went down with a certain team, but I'll ask you at the end.
Gav, we're back to you. Give me a number.
Number 10.
Goalkeeper.
Oh, right. Okay. I can't think of his name, lads.
It's a bit of a killer, that, for the game.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate series of events. That
He's still fucking playing in the Premier League as well. Oh, lordy.
is it Steve Ogrizovic?
No. Areola. Was he with Fulham when they went down 2 seasons ago?
No.
Who was the
He
goalkeeper?
only came this season. They had the Fulham bought 3 keepers that year, I think. They did, yeah. They went up with a guy, got them out of the championship, and then they bought a shitload of keepers. Your man got the hump.
And they're all shit as well.
Yeah.
I thought they had a guy when they went down on loan from fucking PSG.
No,
That's this season.
that's this. But I won't give you too much more.
No, there was definitely a very highly recommended goalkeeper
It
of
was.
Fulham when they went down.
There certainly was.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
And I can't think of his
He
name. I've
made
given
a
it away
jolly
now.
play against us. Well, they don't. They both got their keepers, and anyway.
Yeah, he pulled Manny back, didn't he, for the penalty?
Yeah. But I'll
Paul.
fuck him. Leave him there. He's alright. Leave him there.
There's that great one that's at Sheffield United.
No, thanks. Did wait, I have to have a little think about this because it's fucking goalkeepers and I'm running out of nationalities. So
Well, you've got 1 spare
yeah,
nationality.
I know, but I'm trying not to use that. Yeah,
You don't want to
I'm
waste
trying
it.
to say
You don't want to waste it on a goalie.
No, I'm not wasting a goalie. Like, they're useless.
Just for people in the chat that are asking about, not to be punting, we've asked the lads doing the quiz to turn the chat off. So people throwing suggestions in there. The lads aren't looking at it.
Yeah, you are though.
I am, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this will work. Did Craig Gordon go down with Sunderland? Scottish goalkeeper.
I think he did, mate. I think you're right there.
I'm just going to double check.
I'm trying to think who else went down.
There's another Scottish goalie that went down recently.
I have another suggestion anyway. If
Yeah, Sunderland didn't go down.
okay, so
In those
what
seasons.
about I'm trying to think, did Antti Naimi go down?
Fuck's sake, who was he playing for? Southampton.
Yeah, but doesn't he end up with someone else? Oh, did Brad Friedel get relegated from the Premier League? With Blackburn?
Let me see. Brad Friedel.
I think you're on mute, Oliver.
No.
Oscar?
Oscar, sorry, even. That I got Oliver from. Sorry.
Hold on. Brad Friedel.
I'm trying to check if Brad Friedel went down because he's with Blackburn a long time and then he goes
Yeah,
to...
2000 to 2008.
Yeah, I'm surely Blackburn went down somewhere at that stage. That's what I'm thinking. Goalkeepers are hard, lads. Goalkeepers
They're
are
not,
hard.
you're just being awkward. You have a free hit and all, and you're not using
No, I'm
it.
not. Well, I don't have to use it now, Keith.
Well, you do, because Blackburn didn't go down.
Did you not? Fuck.
No.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to dig back into the too distant bleeding past.
I know. I'm trying to not go back into the too distant past, Keith, but it's difficult.
Like, your Fulham suggestion was decent enough. And you
Yeah, I
couldn't
just can't think of his
You
name.
gave up on that.
Yeah, I can't think of his.
Well,
I
we can
can't think
help
of his
you
name.
out with the name if you want.
I-
Because
I-
I'm going to miss tomorrow's episode of Married at First Sight Australia, the way you're carrying on.
What was the name of the fella at Fulham?
Sergio Rico. He's at PSG now. Spanish. Got him off Sevilla. They got him off Sevilla.
Yeah, go on. I'm taking Rico then. Where's he from?
Spain.
I'll take him. Sorry for the delay. Oscar, can you hear us okay? Yeah, you.
Oh,
He's not
Your mic's
muted.
gone.
Yeah, so what he needs to do is he just needs to click on the cam and mic option at the bottom of the screen, and then just change your microphone to, I think it's default, and you'll be fine.
yeah.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better. That's fine.
We can hear you. That's a plus. Give us a number there, Oscar. So it's 2, 8, 11, and 3.
8.
Forward.
Forward, okay. I'm going to go Andre Schürrle, Fulham.
Good. Yeah, I think that's a good show.
2 wingers. Love it. Germany. Chris, you've got 5, 6 defender.
Defender. Throw some down here. I've got him. Oh, can't I then? I've already got a Dutch. For fuck's sake. Oh, where's he got it? Marcus Alonso. He got relegated with Bolton.
Bolton, yeah, sorry. And Sunderland, was it?
I'll take the Bolton then. I think I've already got Sunderland, so I can't have him anyway.
We better check that out then.
Sure, he went down with.
This is hard. This is fucking hard. Like, I'm looking at the 3 players I have left and I'm struggling.
Marcos Alonso.
I hope you say yeah, because I can't think of doing fucking defenders.
Yeah, Bolton, yeah. Went down in 2011.
I think that was the year. I think he was on loan there, Sturridge.
Bolton and Spain. Marcos Alonso. Gav, back to you.
Yeah,
just
I
for
know,
clarity-
I know what numbers I have because I've written
Yeah,
them
but
down.
you have a defender, a midfielder, and a forward
Yeah,
still
yeah.
going there.
Number 5.
Number 5 is a forward.
Okay. Okay. I think there's a couple of options here. So I'm gonna go with Teddy Sheringham. Forest. Because I'm allowed to use one other English, haven't I?
Yeah, indeed. Leading bang in the goals there, Gav.
Sheringham dropping into the hole with Ravanelli and Owen just going mental.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So that's where one bonus gone.
Yeah, one bonus gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Oscar. So you've got 3 to 11.
Can I go 11?
You can. It's a midfielder. Now remember, you've still got 2 that you can use nationalities that you've already had. So.
I'm going to go Juninho Paulista Borough.
Great show.
Chris.
4.
Forward.
Forward. Right. Who have I got written down here? Have I got anybody good? No, he's Spanish, can't have him. I've got a Leeds player here, but I had a Leeds player for defence as well. Can I count JJ Okocha as a forward?
You can, yeah.
Troops.
No, you can. That's why I said any player that would be in
Okay.
out.
Did he go
Because I
down?
think he went down with Hull. Remember him at Hull? He didn't do very much. Don't think he went down with Bolton, but I've got a feeling he went down with Hull.
Okay, hold on. So we're saying Hull went down in the 16-17 season.
Well, they were up before that, weren't they?
Yeah, I think it's the one before that.
Oh, well, let me just
If
check
not,
when
I'll
the
try,
fuck
if,
JJ
if not,
Okocha
I'll
played.
try and think somebody else.
So JJ Okocha played for Hull in 07-08.
I don't think they go down.
07-08.
God, bollocks.
I think they go down away 09. Because Alonso scores against them, if you remember.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. It could have been the season before. But I'm nearly sure Liverpool beat them on the last day and they're already down.
Yeah, no, they didn't get relegated that year.
They get relegated there. Okay, I'll try. All right. That's a fucking drawing board. I'm also certain Craig Bellamy got relegated, but I'm sure I don't think I can use him because I think the club's got relegated with, I've probably already got. Bellamy allowed?
Yeah, well, Bellamy was relegated, but
I'm trying to think who he was relegated with.
he must have been relegated a few times.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think what if it's a club I haven't got. I'm trying to think who he's played for. He's played for Coventry, but I don't think he got relegated when he was at Coventry.
No, he starts out in Norwich, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And he goes to Coventry. Then he goes, I don't know where the fuck he goes. Then he's all over the place.
He goes Newcastle, but he doesn't get relegated. He's at West Ham for a bit. But I think if he got relegated at West Ham, I'm fucked because I've already got West Ham player.
He was at us. We didn't get relegated.
No. I'm trying to think where he went after West Ham. Went to City for a bit, then came back to us. Then we sold him to West Ham. Did he get relegated with Cardiff?
He did.
There you go. I'll have Bellamy. For Wales and Cardiff. Oh, hang on. Cardiff in the Prem then when he got relegated.
What?
Well, Cardiff in the Prem when he went to him.
Hold on.
Broke that down like I was dead confident. I'm not sure.
He goes to Cardiff in 13,
He's in
14.
Cardiff from 2012 to 2014. He was with Cardiff 2 seasons.
Yeah, and he went down in 13, 14.
Oh, okay, there you go. Bellamy's all I can think of.
It's all right. It's all right. Gav.
6 or 8 left, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have number 8, please.
Midfield.
Okay. Okay. Let me see who I have. Czech, Chile, France, Spain. Okay. I'm trying to think of the fella that went down with Stoke.
Which one?
I think he signs with Crouch from Spurs.
Oh, the centre midfielder? Palacios.
Yeah, I don't know if he goes down with them. I don't know if he's gone from that at that time. I don't know.
Do you want me to check that?
Just check it, yeah.
So Wilson Palacios was with Stoke between 2011 and 2015.
No, it's too early.
He was with Wigan
No.
from 08-09.
Yeah, he was with Spurs then, but I thought,
Yeah.
it's too early. I think Stoke don't go down till 17, 18, is it?
No, I think it's before that, is it? But yeah, around that time.
Yeah, it's around that time.
So you've used English, Italy, Irish, French, Norn, Czech, Chilean, Spanish, and English again.
Yeah. What nationality is Jan Mvea?
French.
Did he go down with Sunderland? I think I've used French, have I?
You have?
I have, yeah, the Corey. Okay. Fucking mind's gone blank about fucking things now.
Is it midfield?
Yeah.
Midfielder, yeah.
I've got a Spanish one for you because I can't use Spain now.
I can't use Spain either.
Oh,
The
okay.
keeper's from Spain. The keeper's from Spain.
There goes my elbow. Forgot you had a Spanish one already.
Okay. Oh no, I can't use him either. For fuck's sake, I can't use him either. This is so fucking hard now. With the nationalities thrown in.
Suggestions in the chat are saying, you know, put lifelines in for us to chat. But then we'd have to, yeah.
Reviews Watford. Reviews Norwich.
You got any Portsmouth players? Because Portsmouth had loads.
Yeah, I have Portsmouth written down here. And then the first one I thought was just did Paddy Berger go down with them, but of course he's fucking Czech. I have Repka in there. So Huddersfield went down a couple of seasons ago. Did your man Billings play for them?
He did, yeah.
What nationality
Philip
is he?
Billing, Danish Grizz's boy.
Give me him.
There you go, Philip Billing. 6'6" or something. Add a bit of height to that midfield because Gary
Yeah.
Medell's about 4'8".
Yeah. So we have two full-size people in there now.
Now, Oscar, on to yourself.
Sorry, lads, I'm taking ages on this, but it's just in my
you're
mind.
taking it.
Sorry, Keith.
Oscar, we've got 3 or 2.
I'll go 3.
Defender.
Okay.
And you can use the nationalities again. If you need to.
See, I can't. Yeah, it's.
Let's just show it off.
I'm gonna go Mitchell Salgado at Blackburn.
Shout.
Yeah, I think that is a
He
great
went
show.
down with them.
He's a good player.
Great player. Galactico.
He did well for. I know they went down, like, but he did well for them.
Okay, Chris.
5.
Midfield.
Okay. Can I have Kincladze?
You can.
Oh, yeah.
Need a bit of
Have you-
flair on that.
Have you used any Georgians? No.
No, don't
No,
think so.
I couldn't even name another Georgian, to be honest.
He went down with. Who did he go down with?
City.
He went down with
He
someone
went
else as
down
well.
with Derby as well, actually.
Oh, I've put City one down then.
Yeah, that's grand.
It was either him or I think the only two I could think was the guy from Middlesbrough, Mendieta. Didn't he go down with them? I can't remember if he did or didn't.
Giving answers away here, Chris.
I'm trying to be generous.
Back to Gav.
I can't have Brazilian.
I
so
just have
I'm
a centre back left,
You
don't
only
we?
have a defender yet.
Yeah, okay. And I want to know. So I've used French, Italian, Spanish.
Danish, Czech, Chile,
Yeah, yeah.
have him.
Irish, Northern Irish.
Have him.
Did Robert Huth go down with Stoke? I don't think he did. I think he's at Stoke before Leicester, isn't he? I think he is. He's at fucking Stoke before Leicester.
So he's at Stoke from 09 to 15.
Yeah, I think they're in the Premier League throughout them
And
years.
he's at Middlesbrough from 6 to 9.
Okay. The other one I had written down was Taribo West with Derby, but I don't think he goes down with Derby.
No, I think you.
Great haircut though.
Yeah.
Just check Taribo West.
Taribo West only played like half a season for Derby. And I
Don't
think
give a
he
fuck
kept
if it's
them
in the season that stays. He went down.
up. No, I
don't
think
care.
he
I don't
kept
care if
them
he played 8 minutes.
up. I think he kept them up. Let me see. Derby. 2000, 2001.
Okay, maybe not Taribo West. It's definitely a centre half I'm fucking missing here. I'm almost certain there is.
Yeah, Taribo West kept them up that year. Came
Did
in
he?
at the second half of the
fair.
season. We done him on we had him on a draft before.
Fair fucks to him. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, if I hadn't got Leeds, you could go somewhere there, but I'm trying to think of any big teams that went down or defenders that went down that ended up, getting a move back into the Premier League off the back of it. Oh, I have it. Colaccini off Newcastle.
What year was that? The Michael Owen year?
I don't think it's the Owen one. I think it's after that.
I was going to say, that's cruel.
I don't think Colaccini, we're looking at fucking 10 years ago. I think it's... Please be fucking right. Argentinian, I can piss off the bed then.
Oh, you can't because there's loads left on this quiz.
Is
On
that...
this draft, yeah.
Fuck's sake. If you start moving my team around here, I'm going to go fucking rasher.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Colaccini.
Right, Newcastle went down 08, 09. When
He
else
went down
did
a
they
couple
go
of
down?
times.
Yeah, I'm checking the next one. So you're pinning this on 15, 16.
Yeah, I think Colaccini's around then.
He is. Leaves them in the summer of 16.
Of course he does, because he's costing too much money. Colaccini, Argentina.
Yeah.
And that's
Rounds
my
off
job
your
done.
teams. Yeah. Oscar, midfielder.
I'm tied between two people. I'm trying to think who's going to get the most votes. I'm going to go Michael Carrick with West Ham.
That won't get you a lot of votes.
Great show. It's a great show.
I know. That's what I was thinking to myself.
You have to look at the balance of your team here, Chris. And
You've seen my last teammate. I don't do balance.
very true. Very
What was
true.
it? What was it? 3-2-5.
Kevin Keegan's cell.
Very much so.
Excellent. So that's Oscar's team pick. Well, Oscar's 11 that he's picked. Chris, defender.
Right. I need a fullback really, but I can't think of a fullback other than John Arisa, and I don't want John Arisa. Plus 2 left backs is a bit weird.
I have 2 left backs.
Jav has 2 left backs and a right back.
But I have a tall one that can play
Yeah.
centre half.
Yeah, because the only other defender I can think of is Radaby at Leeds.
Do you have a player off Leeds?
Nope.
That's a
Well,
great
that's
show.
a shout
Radaby's
then.
a fucking great show.
So I'm going to go
Yeah,
Radaby. I
don't-
mean, it is 3 centre backs and a left back, but
Doesn't matter.
I'll be honest
Like
Who's
with
one
the
of
you.
other, who's the other centre backs?
Honcho and Zuma.
Zuma's one of them athletic, bleeding, quick
Yeah.
centre backs that can do a job at fullback every day of the week.
The
Oh,
best.
granted, I think he's left footed, is he?
No, Zuma's
Yeah,
right foot.
Is he?
Yeah, but Alonso will be bombing on loads anyway, so the players are back 3. Sound.
Yeah. Okay, right. So just give me a sec now on that.
Okay, I need to write your guys' teams down now because my team's going to get demolished now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, possibly.
I'm going to do Paul Konchesky again, aren't
Right at the start, I sent a list of players to one of the lads in the chat just to verify. The list of players I've sent are Gini Wijnaldum, Juninho, Mark Viduka, Xherdan Shaqiri, Peter Crouch, Paolo Di Canio, Harry Maguire, Fabrizio Ravanelli, and Ben Godfrey. So
If you have them in your team, they're gone.
So if you have any of them in your team, let's have a look. Gini Wijnaldum is in Chris's team.
he? He is, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, you fucker.
He's gone. Juninho is gone from Oscar's team.
My word, that team's decimated.
Mark Viduka is gone from Oscar's team. Xherdan Shaqiri is gone from Oscar's team. Peter Crouch wasn't selected. Paolo Di Canio is gone from Chris's team.
This is deadly.
Fabrizio Ravanelli is gone from
my
Gavin's team.
Yeah,
You got off lightly there, Gav.
I did.
Gav got off lightly. So, Oscar didn't get off lightly there. So, Oscar, you now have to replace these players very quickly.
We're in the
I'm
same
not giving
rules.
I'm gonna take off the nationality and the team limit. I just want 3 players
You
select
pick whoever he
by us
wants.
from relegated teams.
Okay.
Sort of feel like Oscar's got a good deal in.
Actually, no. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that. I didn't expect this that all one player to have 3 of these. I'm gonna have to stick a little rule in there. So, yeah, you pick 3 more players. You can have one of any nationality you want, and then you have to stick within the rules after that.
Okay. And we're just sticking within the rules.
Yeah.
I've only one player, so I'm just sticking to the rules. I just have to think of a different player. Okay.
Just so you, I'm going to let Oscar have the first pick on this. So, have you got anyone lined up for midfield or attack?
So, well, there could be any nationality.
No, one nationality, but it can be any team.
One nationality, any team.
So, you can have another Leeds player, let's say, that went down.
Another Leeds player that went down.
Because Viduka is out of your team now as well. And you could also...
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to give him a little bit of time to think?
All right, go on, I'll give Oscar a bit of time. Why, do you have one?
I've got one in mind.
Well, he's got one for his. If you only got one, Chris.
No,
I've
he
got
has
2. I've got 2.
Right,
Okay.
Chris, go. Who do you want to change? Who are you taking out and putting in?
Well, you've got rid of Canio for me, which is very kind. Can I have Lukaku?
Doesn't go down.
Went down West Brom.
Yeah.
Did he?
And then they sold him to Everton.
Yeah.
Well, Chelsea sold him to Everton.
Not
Now,
gonna lie, Chris, that's a cracking show.
can I have the Canio?
No, because he's on the list. He's on the shit
He was
list.
he was on the list that you took them away, but you didn't say you couldn't put him back in another team.
But then I'll just have to take him away again.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
So these players are out. That's a sneaky move. I like your thinking behind that.
like
You
it.
can
Thanks,
tell this
pal.
isn't your first rodeo.
Thanks, pal. Well,
Didn't get you anywhere, but
as a Dutch player, I had Pierre van Hooijdonk in mind.
Yeah.
But
He
he's an absolute arsehole, so he's not getting in.
And he might go strike as well.
Yeah, but I've created an Italian spot there, haven't I?
yeah.
So, just while we're at it, did Dino Baggio get relegated with Blackburn? Because I can ask now, it doesn't matter to me.
No idea. I only got the Lukaku because you said there's definitely one good Belgian that's gone down. So I was trying to think of all the Belgians I could think of.
Yeah, he gave it away. Like he can't hold his piss. He can't.
Can I put an answer in?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to replace Mark Viduka with Yakubu. Hang on. Ah, no, I've done myself here because I've got Salgado already in the team.
Your Q-Bill must have bleeding gone down somewhere.
Did he go down elsewhere?
I wondered, did he go with Portsmouth?
Yeah,
But I say
that's what I'm thinking.
Portsmouth from Borough. Of the two, didn't he go down with Borough?
Did he go down either of them?
I think he might have.
You could have the Leeds favourite, Harry Kewell.
No.
No, you'd rather play with 10.
Yeah. I'd rather stick in Rocket Junior if they have to.
What was your Q-Bill's name?
Just your Cubu.
They give me a bleeding load of them on Wikipedia there.
So I'm thinking of I have a forward. I have a forward that went down now. And then I was thinking Martin Darlin went down with Blackburn, I think. Right, Keith, can I have Benito Carboni? He had to have fucking got relegated with somebody.
He did, yeah. Benito Carboni.
Sheffield Wednesday, wasn't it?
I have a feeling it's Sheffield Wednesday.
Derby as well. Was it?
But I have a feeling there might also be Bradford City.
Oh, yeah, good show.
Bradford, yeah. Benito Carboni is a great show in there.
Is that when Neville played for them?
Who?
Neville Southgate.
No.
Didn't he play
Neville Southall?
Never
Southall,
said
yeah.
No,
He played,
yeah,
didn't he
but
play
it
for
was-
Bradford when they got relegated?
I don't know. I seem to remember. The ex-United goalkeeper, was it Walsh? Was his name Walsh?
I thought Southall was it. Bradford maybe got it wrong.
What was the goalkeeper's name at United? He played a couple of Champions League games and all. Was his name Walsh?
No idea.
Maybe it's not. It's the blondie-headed fella.
Gary Walsh, that was in the bleeding 80s or something.
No. This was. Do you remember? I remember the goal. McAllister puts one off the bar at a free kick at Valley Parade, and this guy is in goal. Someone in the comments will tell us, because I'm finished my team, so I can look. Anyone remember the goalkeeper's name?
Can I just check the rules here on one thing?
Yeah.
So I've got, say for example, Alan Smith at Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I replace? But I've already got Michael Carrick, who's English.
Yeah, but you still have
Yeah, but you still have one.
You've any nationality for that you didn't use in the game.
So you can have an extra Englishman if you want one.
I'll take Alan Smith then for Viduka.
I have to look at the Bradford goalkeeper.
Right. So Lukaku didn't go down, I'm being told by Rajiv.
I don't think he did either.
Oh, I thought he did. Oh,
I think he's on loan there, and his last game is that 5-5 against United in Ferguson's last game.
right. Find another forward. Thanks, Rajiv.
Have you got a Dutch fella?
He had Genie and he's gone, so you've...
Put in Van Hooijdonk.
No. I've already got an English fella.
Just so we're clear, if we don't get this wrapped up in the next, let's say 5 minutes, I'm just going to allocate his players, and it's not going to be point.
Oh, I was going to say Harry Kewell, but I can't do because he's Leeds, and I've already got Leeds. Right.
Yeah, Gary Walsh. Plays
Gary
for
Walsh.
Bradford. Yeah.
He must have been 40 odd at that stage.
He wasn't. He was born in 1968, so he's 32.
The only one I can think of is the ex-City striker. He went to Borough, Negredo. I don't know what I can think of.
Negredo?
Yeah.
When was he relegated? Borough?
Yeah.
Sure, he went to Borough.
Yeah. You've used the Spaniard already, but...
Oh, for fuck's sake. So he's out.
Pierre Van Hooijdonk.
Yeah, it's looking like it could be Pierre Van Hooyd. That's being kind. I'm going to be much more of a bastard than that.
Is this free for all now?
It's well, yeah. Would you have another one?
Okay. I think it was Southern Ireland. Was Damien Duff Southern Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay. Damien Duff with Newcastle on my right hand side.
Do you want them for Shaqiri or Juninho? So then in the attack,
For Shaqiri.
Duff.
I'll say Pierre Van Hooyd because I can't think of another striker.
I would, yeah. It's probably a wise choice, Chris. Because
so does this mean that what have you got left now, Oscar?
Oscar has a midfielder and Chris has a midfielder.
And have any is freed up Middlesbrough?
Yeah.
Have I got another nationality left where I can use Spanish again?
You have used up. Let me see.
Because Emerson off Borough is a fucking show.
I've already got a Brazilian, so I can't have him.
Yeah.
The only one I could think of is Boateng, who played for Portsmouth.
Shout that.
Boateng, like who was with Villa.
Boateng.
Boateng. George Boateng. Yeah, he's. I think he's. Isn't he? Is he Ivory Coast? His brother plays for Germany.
Derek.
His brother's at Bayern.
So you've one more midfielder to go, Oscar.
Are you thinking of Kevin Prince Boateng or George Boateng?
Kevin Prince Boateng.
All right, yeah. So you're going for Kevin Prince Boateng?
Yeah.
Okay, Boateng.
Because I can't think of anyone else.
No, that's fine. That your team is made. So Oscar, you're looking now for just a midfield player.
And has he any restrictions?
He's got 2 English players in because he's got Carrick and Alan Smith. He's got a German. He's got a Senegalese. He's got a Spanish, Polish. So he still has one. He still have one.
He can do any nationality.
Any nationality, yeah.
There's always Tunchai who's at Blackburn.
Is everyone selected now?
Yeah.
It's only your one.
Right, I'm tied between Park Ji-sung at QPR or Adel Tarat at QPR.
I can't Emerson at Borough is a Brazilian. He can use him. What a player. What a player. Emerson at Borough.
Emerson, what a shout that is.
Grey head of hair.
Fucking amazing. He looked like Papa Shango out of the WWF.
I'd like him as well. Are you going for Emerson?
I'll take Emerson.
You let them sway you, Oscar. You let them sway you.
Emerson is a show.
I was going to go for Tunchai from Blackburn, but I already had Honcho.
Right, so that's the teams done, is it?
That's the one. So, quick recap on the teams. Gav has Sergio Rico in goal. He's got a back four made up of Jamal Lewis at left back, Colaccini and Ian Hart in the centre of the defence. Or is it?
No.
Sorry, Jamal Lewis in centre back.
Jamal Lewis, Colaccini are centre back.
I would have gone with Repke and Colaccini at centre back, and with the switch Jamal Lewis onto the right. But however,
they need to open the body up the way we're going to play.
All right, so we're going with Jamal Lewis and Colaccini at centre back, Repke at right back, and Ian Hart at left back. Mm-hmm. You've got a midfield of Gary Medel, Philip Billing, and Ducouré. And who was saying, was that you, Chris?
Hoydonk. Who did he get relegated with? Other than
Forest.
I can't have
him. I didn't.
I just realised I can't have Hoydonk. I've got Roy Keane.
Okay.
So I need to think of a fucking striker quickly.
Right.
So then you've got a midfield of Ducouré, Medel, and Billing, and then you've got a front line, old school front line of Michael Owen, Teddy Sheringham, and Benito Carbone. You got out with that Ravanelli one nicely there by getting Carbone in.
Yeah.
Oscar will run through your team now. You've got Lucas Fabianski in goal. You've got centre-back pairing of Johnny Evans and Christian Cabasele, and you've got Andrew Robertson and Michel Salgado at fullback. Great defence, that in fairness. Your midfield is very, very defensive with Idrissa Gueye and Michael Carrick, and Emerson in there with the Soul Glow hairstyle.
Emerson is fucking amazing.
Yeah, he was good that year.
Yeah, he's my favourite player.
Front, Yeah, he was a bit of pizzazz. That's what you wanted back then. We didn't have pizzazz, and he brought it. Then up front, you've got Alan Smith, you've got Damien Duff, and you've got Andre Schürrle. Yeah, front line was looking mustard when you had Viduka spearheading it, and you've now got Alan Smith. You know, it's a bit of a drop, but it's still a nice balanced team. And then Chris, you're still looking to get in a forward. So what I'm going to deal with? What?
I did have one question. I don't know if he went down. Did Roberto Solano go down with Villa? Solano.
No, they only went down like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Solano's about 50.
I know. It wasn't when he got relegated.
Could have went down with Newcastle. Right, so Chris's team is Julio Cesar in goal, Lucas Radibi and Stefan Oncho at the centre of the defence, with Kurt Zouma and Marcus Alonso at the back on the fullbacks. We've got Roy Keane Holden and Kevin Prince Boateng and Georgie Kincladze in the midfield. I pity them too, because Roy Keane will chew the bollocks out of them when they're not tracking back. And then you've got a front line so far of Jermaine Defoe and Craig Bellamy, and you're looking for one other. And I'm going to give you...
I have one for him. Jan Arke Fjordhoft. He banged in goals for Swindon when they got relegated. And he's fucking Norwegian or something. He's something silly.
I tried to think what Keith was going to give me.
No, I was going to give you Timo Pukki off Norwich.
Go away. Jan Arke Fjordhoft.
I'll have Fjordhoft. Go
Fjordhoft got about 20 goals this season.
Right, so we'll give you Jan Arke Fjordhoft. If he wasn't relegated, he still stinks. And
yeah, but it's decent with the Defoe and the Bellamy playing off him.
Yeah, exactly, because you have to think of your balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to bang these teams up and we're going to put it to a vote on our Twitter page. So everyone watching, get voting. Oscar, you might want to share this with your Leeds contingent to give you a bit of backup on this. But that's the way it goes. So look, we're going over an hour and a half. I just want to touch on something. Gav, the Kian, the draw for Kian is being motoring along since we've made that live. Where are we on that one?
Well, Matt Hayes says he's disgusted that no one picked Martin Gamst Pedersen. Martin Gamst Pedersen. But there was we had picked Blackburn stuff. That's why he gets ruled out. We couldn't just start naming 11s that got knocked out. Keith.
I really regret now.
Yeah.
James Milner.
James Milner wasn't picked.
I can't believe it. James Milner.
Yeah, well, there you go. Torrandre Flo was in there now as well. But no, there was loads of rules involved, and Keith was an arsehole, like, you know that. But the way most hosts are when it comes to this, because when you get power in this situation with the host, you sit up all night going, I'm just going to destroy these fuckers. But the Keane thing, it's been flying. I think we're around 400 tickets, so there's around 100 left. I think earlier before this show there was 103 or 4 left, which is amazing. It's not even going a week; it's only going 4 days or something like that. But there's between 99 and 103 tickets left. So please go and get your tickets if you haven't. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's bought tickets so far. Everyone that's contributed prizes and stuff like that. I got a lovely message off. I don't know if the person wants to be mentioned. If they do, they can let me know, and I'll definitely mention the next time. But they literally said to us, "Look, it's going to cost you a fortune to ship this stuff when it's finished." So they've donated some money. To that, but I never checked with them if they wanted me to tell people that. But there is a person that does be in this chat very, very regularly, and put in the chat tonight as well, I think, and put this money up. I'll check with them if I'm allowed to tell what they've given us, but they've given it towards the shipping of the prizes, because we do have to ship fairly substantial frames and stuff like that to different places.
We're at 441 tickets at the moment.
431. So there's 68 tickets left.
Yeah.
68 tickets left. Okay, so 68 left. Unbelievable. And as soon as Football Prizes receive the last money on them tickets, they will transfer all that money to me, and then I'll transfer it all onto Keane's GoFundMe page or to their bank account or whatever way they want it. But obviously we'll prove that we've sent it. So we're hoping somewhere it'll top up to around $3,000. That's not to mention the money that's being put forward by this person for shipping. If anything is left on that will go as well. And I have a list here every time someone says, give that to Kian. And I have a list of that, and I'll add that up at the end as well, and I will forward that on to Kian. So we're hoping around $3,000 all in. So 68 tickets, Jesus Christ, we're flying. So yeah, that's it. But as I said, I should have checked with this person earlier. Could I say this? And I wouldn't say it if they didn't want me to. So I'll absolutely double check, and if it's okay to say it, I'll make sure that you're told on the next show.
Brilliant. And the week ahead, we've got what have we got coming up, Gav? We've got a midweek fix tomorrow.
The midweek fix tomorrow looks an absolute belter. I have to be honest. It's Jamie hosting. It's myself, it's Keith and Shawnee on tomorrow night, and we are going to dissect this Liverpool season. What's gone on, what's happening now, what's left for the rest of the season. We're going to look at the ownership, we're going to look at the transfer policy, we're going to look at the policy that might come in the summer, how COVID has affected it, how the financial strain on the footballing world is affecting what we're doing. I swear to God, I got the agenda through earlier and I was like, whoa, this could go absolutely bonkers tomorrow night. So 10 o'clock tomorrow night, that's going to be an absolute belter.
And then what else have we got? Thursday, have we on Thursday?
Thursday, Carnage, Grizz, Lee Chappie, the Leicester fan, and somebody else that I can't remember who he's getting on. But look, we confirmed that all by Thursday. And of course, Friday forecast. Joe was tired last week. God love him, and he got all the North Face stuff today for his birthday. He looked like he was making his communion. It was great. I'm hoping Joe was over the birthday. No, but happy birthday to Joe. Joe knows I'm only taking the piss out. But he got all kitted out today in his I think it was North Face uniform he has on from today. Yellow and black. He looks the business in it. But hopefully Joe is over his birthday, over the tiredness, and back with us on Friday night. And I think I forgot to ask Avi if Avi's in the chat. I think I have to get Avi on Friday night as well. And Pete Selby, the Leicester fan, is on as well.
Good stuff. So again, another busy week. Of course, we take Saturday off as we always do. I'm back for the Fatback 4 on Sunday night. So a good week coming up of shows. People tune in. It'll be a lot of crackers this week. And I think that's it then, is it? That's all we have lined up. That's all we have to say. As I said, the teams will all go up on the Twitter page tomorrow. I'll put them into a little display, a little graph, and we'll put it to a vote to see which team wins. Be interesting to see when you put them down what they look like and what the people think. So, it's going to be good. So, look, lads, it's been a pleasure. It's been nearly an hour and 3/4. Apologies for keeping you so long. That was Gav's fault.
Yeah, 100%.
Gav, how did it feel being on the other side for tonight?
Great. I much prefer doing this than the hosting. Although the hosting, there's a lot of research goes into hosting, this show in particular. But I have to say, I like testing my brain on this sort of stuff. It did go blank for about half an hour in the middle of it. But I'm sure now when I go off to play my golf game on the Xbox, that loads of names will pop into my head and I'll be kicking myself. But no, I love it. And we don't get as many views on this show as we usually do on other shows, but I think the people that watch it absolutely love it. So until people were told that, look, stop being idiots and doing that stuff, we'll keep doing this.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. It's something that we throw out when there's not much going on. So there's no midweek game on this week, so it's a good chance to throw in. It's just a bit of crack just to throw in.
Yeah, exactly. Breaks up the week, exactly.
Yeah. And Chris, you didn't do as well this time, but I'd no hand in that. I'm just delighted that it turned out that way. I'm delighted that the gods sort of shined on that the way it panned out. You picked the worst selection and the quiz was no good to you. So not down to me, but
it's still better. It's still better than you picking Paul Konchesky as a legend.
No, I'll never forgive you for
that. Can I just say that I think it's Jamie's turn to do the quiz the next time, or the draft. And if not, I'll do one. We're going to try put them in when we don't have a game midweek, and there's loads going on about Liverpool, and injuries and this and you just need a break from it one night just to have a bit of crack. What I'm going to try do is, if possible, if I'm going to try bring 3 contestants on, but I'm going to try give them a partner from the chat. And what I mean by I don't mean like type it in. I mean you come on the show and you partner up with one of our contributors as their teammate. So we'll end up with 7 people on screen. It'll be messy, but don't worry, I'll be able to bring them all both on screen at the same time. Good so that might be an idea. So we might look about it, look around that and say, right, if it's us 3 again, we'll assign 3 people from the chat to come actually on. The only thing I will say to you is if you want to come on this show, you need to have decent internet, you need to have a decent laptop, and be able to hear you. So yeah, once you have those 3 set up, you'll be absolutely fine.
Brilliant. And Oscar, I hope you enjoyed coming on tonight representing Leigh.
I was made up with Juninho and Viduka. And...
Yeah, I was trying to hold in the smile when you were naming off all these players. I'm like, ooh, they're not going to like that. First one's all off the bat. We're all getting picked. But look, it's a bit of crack. Like I said, we try to do these every now and again, and we don't make them easy. Gav started them, and just the idea of throwing the worst little grenades in that you can to bleed and knock people off. It's just getting worse and worse. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll get you back on again soon. So that's it, lads. We'll call it a night on that. This has been the fantasy draft show from the LFC Daytrippers. I've been your host, Keith, and I'll see you all again tomorrow night.